Hello there! Welcome to Fae Farm, my friends. And I want to dedicate this video to going over the good things, the bad things about the Fae Farm. I've spent probably 10 to 15 hours playing this game in early access, and I've completed first couple chapters, and I've discovered a lot about this game. And let me tell you, I've scouted Reddit and internet trying to find all of the main problems that people have with the game and main things people like, so I can make this video and give you my take on this game and if it's worth ordering. Right now it's Friday, so this game is technically already out, so most of the people should already receive it. Either you ordered a physical copy or a digital copy, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who are still on the fence and trying to decide, should I get this game or should I wait for more reviews, for more updates to see where this game is going. By the way, this is my first time in this dimension and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like a whole new world. It's like elves country. Pretty cool. So I highly suggest you watch a couple of my streams of this game earlier, but let's talk about the main concerns with this game that I've seen on the internet. Let me just tell you, when I just started playing this game first, I had so many issues with it. I had so many issues on my first stream, but I'm gonna tell you this right now, most of those issues got completely resolved by now. I was not fully aware on how certain things worked. And now, after playing this for a while, I'm actually pretty happy with everything, and most of those issues are not issues anymore. Alright, so let's talk good things and bad things. Is this game worth it? Let's start with the price. $40 is the current price of Fae Farm. $60 if you want to buy the deluxe version that has a bunch of premium items. That has a bunch of DLCs, future DLCs in 2024. One is December 2023, and one is, I think, June 2024. So for extra $20, you're getting additional 2 DLCs. Now, I've seen a lot of discussion online that the game is way too expensive for what it is. By the way, this game has Harry Potter. There he is, walking right there. A lot of people said this game is incredibly expensive, and $60, it is pretty expensive, especially if you compare it to something like Stardew Valley, which costs $15 and has way more content. Like, way more content than this game. At least right now, there is a chance that this game is going to keep getting more and more content. So I had pretty mixed feelings on my first stream for multiple reasons. One of my biggest issues was, for example, that you can only sell, like, the selling capabilities in this game are extremely limited. And I've seen probably the most complained thing on the internet about this game, that you can only sell 8 items per table. And when I say items, it's actually items. It's not stacks. So you can literally sell only 32 items per day. And when I first saw this, I was like, who came up with this idea? This is so horrible. It's gonna, like, what's the purpose? You're farming, you're mining, you're gathering lots of resources, and you can only sell 32 of them? Well, that was my initial thought on my first stream before I played a little bit further. And when I did, I realized that it's actually not an issue whatsoever, because there is so many different machines in this game that allow you to compact resources. For example, I had like a couple hundred gems, and I thought it was going to take me weeks to sell them all. But, oh, you can, wait, this is not the gem machine. This is the gem machine. What you can do is to compact 10 rough gems into polished gem. And compacting the gems not only makes it that 10 items become 1, it also makes it that it's way more expensive. For example, the polished gems cost, you can sell them for more than 10 rough gems. By the way, gems in this game is probably the best money-making method. It's ridiculous how much money you can make mining gems and selling them. So if you have, basically, you can have up to, so 32 items. Well, you are going to unlock another selling table on your farm later on. So up to 40 items per day you can sell, which means if you're selling gems, you can sell 400 gems per day if you compact them. 400, which is more than enough. Same goes with almost any resources. You can create bricks, ingots from raw materials. You can refine them into more complex materials that are going to sell for more money and also not going to use up as many slots on the market. So after I built all of these machines, I have not had a problem with not having enough space to sell things. So that problem, in my opinion, is not as big of a deal as I initially thought. Now, I absolutely love the way the crops work in this game. The crops and flowers, the way you discover new recipes is by basically experimenting with your existing crops. You can cultivate new crops from your existing crops. You can create new flowers recipes by combining and experimenting with your all flowers that you already have. It's a very beautiful system. Farming in this game, from my experience so far, is not for money. You will not make lots of money farming. The margins on farming is extremely low. In my opinion, farming, the best thing about farming is making food. So unlike Stardew Valley, where farming is usually the best money-making method, in this game, it feels like farming, main goal of farming is providing you with food that provides you with energy that allows you to do other things. You can do so many things in this game. You can fish, you can cook, you can farm, you can mine. There is dungeons with adorable enemies. The storage in this game, I'm pretty sure, is unlimited. Like, it feels like it just keeps us expanding. You have one main storage, and this storage can be actually used for pretty much anything. You can literally store every single item in your storage, and it expands. I don't know if there's a limit or not. It's a pretty cool system. There's lots of characters. Now, the characters, the NPCs in this game, I'm going to be honest, I also seen a lot of complaints online. The dialogues are not great. If you are looking for the game with, like, super well thought out NPCs and incredible NPC-driven story, I don't think this game hits the mark. When you talk to characters, first of all, for some reason, you cannot respawn. There is literally no response from you. Every time you talk to somebody, they always assume stuff that you say. You never say anything whatsoever. The dialogues feel extremely one-sided and sometimes very long for no reason whatsoever, which is not the biggest problem, but in my opinion, the dialogues could have been done much better. You can, by the way, catch critters in case you're wondering. You can catch this crab, and then you can sell him or turn him into bits. Yes, this is the thing. You literally can turn him into bits. So this is dungeons. Dungeons are extremely fun. They have lots of different enemies that are very cute, and the further you get into the dungeons, it actually gets pretty challenging. And there's also multiple levels of dungeons as well. So this is where you get the gems. This is where you get all of your medals to upgrade your tools and stuff. Pretty fun. I really enjoy the dungeons. It's very similar to Stardew Valley, but there is a few key differences. And it just looks gorgeous. This game looks absolutely incredible. And music. Look at the music in here. It's just great, man. It's just great. Look at these cannons. These cannons are adorable. And this is only one level of dungeons. I think there is 3 or 4 different dungeons. I haven't unlocked the other one yet. But I'm assuming it's going to be something like this, just maybe different theme and much more difficult enemies. Now, controls in this game are a little bit strange, not gonna lie. It took me a very long time to get used to it because for some unknown reason, you do things with a square. Well, I'm playing on the PS5 controller, so for me it's a square. For Xbox, I think it's an X. It's just like I played Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it took me a while to transition because different buttons do the main actions. And then after playing this game, when I play Disney Dreamlight Valley, I keep clicking the wrong button as well. Basically, I do a lot of jumping instead of doing things that I want to do. But it's pretty easy to get used to. After playing for a while, you're gonna get used to it, and it's not gonna feel a problem. Now, what happens? How does this game cycle works? Every day starts at, I think, 6 a.m. and ends at midnight. And unlike Stardew Valley, you don't die if you're outside of your home at midnight. You just get teleported back to your bed. And the day ends, no penalties, nothing whatsoever. And then the new day starts the next day. So that is incredible. I absolutely love this feature. If I were to compare this game to any other game, I would say it's extremely close to Stardew Valley in terms of mechanics, like farming. Actually, no, farming is probably the thing that is pretty different from Stardew Valley, at least the crop discovery feature. Other than that, it's pretty similar. You just create soil. I don't know if there's sprinklers in this game. I haven't found them yet. Watering things can be a little bit tedious. I hope there are sprinklers. But critters, very similar to Stardew Valley, except they don't require much. You can literally, you don't have to interact with them at all for a while. You don't have to do it every day. They're going to be in a good mood and produce resources pretty much no matter what, which is very convenient. You don't have to do this every day. You can, but you don't have to. So that is a plus. I've been absolutely addicted to this game. I've been playing it a lot, and I'm after it resets, after early access, I'm definitely going to stream it again and get to this point and try to complete the game. Another possibly negative thing I can say about this game is I'm not sure how it does in terms of replayability. For example, Stardew Valley, there's lots of different farm plots that you can play. There is a Jojo Mart, there is community center, there is two like fundamentally different ways you can play the game. There is so many different branching out in Stardew Valley, like so many different ways you can play the game and make it feel new every single playthrough. I don't think that's the case with Fae Farm. I haven't encountered anything that would make you play through different on your second playthrough. It's just... Oh yeah, this is the end of the day, by the way. You just get your market results if you sold anything. Wow. Very good day on the market. Yeah, I don't think this game has any replayability, but they might add some features in the future. It's hard to tell. Another thing that I like about this game is how customizable things are. So if you take a look at the furniture, you can literally you can put so many different colors. You can change the colors for every region. Look at this. You can recolor this bowl. You can recolor this region. You can recolor this region. You can recolor this region. Make every single item look absolutely unique. However, I hate to do this, but even though it has incredible customizations, the thing that kills it for me is the grid. It's just a grid. I don't know what to tell you. Look at this. You cannot place items at angles. It's a very, very large grid, which means you have incredibly low customization options in terms of where to put items. You cannot intersect items even one bit. You cannot rotate them. I mean, you can rotate them, but it just rotates around its axis. It's 90 degree angles. Like, it just kills me inside a little bit to know that we have so many options to create so many cool designs, and yet we're so limited in where the items can be placed. In my opinion, this game needs to get rid of the grid. It's just, for me personally, it makes no sense. At least for the furniture, there should be a free mode for the furniture. It's just so cool how you can customize everything, but I want to be able to place items in different ways. And the grid feels extremely limiting, so somehow it even feels more limiting than Disney Dreamlight Valley, even though Like, I got spoiled by Palia, okay? Palia has one of the best grid systems and furniture modes I've ever seen in any similar game. I just wish Fae Farm did something similar in their furniture mode. But speaking of customization, there's a lot of items you can craft or buy to decorate your home or outside. I can see people coming up with some cool designs. You can actually buy things from NPCs. You can buy clothes. You can buy... Okay, this one sells some dyes. So you can actually buy dyes to change colors of the items. You can unlock lots of different colors. This is another thing about NPCs. Like, for example, you can literally chat with a character multiple days per day. They're just going to give you... Like, you can literally just do this every day. All day. And it does nothing. I mean, she starts glowing. I don't know what that means. Did I just become your husband or something? How does this work? This is kind of weird. The whole quest redeeming system, the dialogue system and NPCs feels very wonky. But it's not like... It's not bad enough to completely ruin your experience in the game. It's just something where you kind of... At least for me, I get ready for it when I have to talk to NPC. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a tough experience. But after that, I'm like, okay, let's go explore. I just hope they fix the NPC system. It just needs some improvement. But anyway, overall, would I recommend this game right now? It's a tough one. It is on the pricier side. Even at $40, it's pricier than similar games like Coral Island, which is $25, Stardew Valley, which is $15. I guess people compare it to Animal Crossing and Story of Seasons. How much does Story of Seasons run? Okay, Story of Seasons is also $40. Interesting. I don't know. For me, it feels like if this was $30 or lower, I would not hesitate recommending it. However, for $40, I would still recommend it. But if you do feel like it's a little bit too much, it will probably go on sale very soon. I can see them putting this price as a launch price, and then they're gonna run multiple deals, maybe for Halloween, for Christmas, for Black Friday. There's definitely gonna be discounts. So if you don't mind waiting a little bit more and want to get a good deal on this game, I'm pretty confident we're going to see some sales in the near future. But if you are really a huge fan of cozy games, and if you can't wait to play another new cozy game, then you're definitely not gonna regret it. It's a pretty cool game. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm gonna keep streaming on this channel. So if you want to see more of Fae Farm, subscribe, because we're going to stream it very soon. I'm going to try to complete it as soon as possible. I cannot wait to see what other chapters await us. And there's going to be more DLCs in the future, which looks like going to be paid DLCs. And after these two that we're going to get, I wonder if there's going to be more DLCs that are also going to be paid. Again, it's a little bit... makes you think, like, Stardew Valley has had so many updates, so many content updates, and they never charged anything extra. Same with a lot of other games. I hope it's worth it. I hope those DLCs are like at least 20-30 hours worth of content, at least, for that additional price. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you're getting Fae Farm or not, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Thank you so much for watching. A wonderful day, and take care.